Before you and I part company tonight, we all know Hillary Clinton is locked in a tight battle with Bernie Sanders. Now she's trying to reinvigorate her campaign, going after Sanders supporters one vote at a time. That storyline did not go unnoticed by the writers at Saturday Night Live. Here's a small portion of their sketch.
Hey, you guys, I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's okay. We were just talking about whether or not to vote for Hillary.
Oh, well, I definitely am, because Gloria Steinem and Madeleine Albright basically said it's my feminist duty.
Well, actually, that's not right. True feminism is looking at both candidates equally, regardless of gender.
Oh, well, if I really do that, I pick Bernie.
Me too. Hillary's just too establishment.
Yeah, and Bernie's an outsider who's only been in Congress for like 30 years.
Yeah,
he's the best.
I can't make you love me if you don't. Please can't make your heart feel as I am in a world.
Like her for my sake.
Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power.
Oh boy. And guess what?
Oh no, you.
I'm not even playing this thing.
I can't make you love me if you don't.
Well, you gotta love the cutting edge of political satire. Now, earlier tonight, we played that clip of Mrs. Clinton actually barking like a dog on the campaign trail. Turns out a very creative YouTuber inserted that clip into a famous music video. Take a look, and I think you're going to enjoy what you see.
But the party was nice, the party was pumping, and everybody having a ball until the fellas started name calling, and the girls respond to the call. Gonna pull my shot out. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
You can't make it up, can you? That's what happens in American politics. Now, the only way to follow that up is with the way you see it. Your comments via social media. Tonight we hear first from Jen, who writes in about a serious topic, the untimely passing of Justice Scalia. Jen writes, am I the only one that finds it a bit odd that the otherwise healthy Supreme Court justice that just last week opposed President Obama unexpectedly dies alone in his room? Then the president goes on TV to inform us he will be appointing another judge before the body has even turned cold. Just one note, it is true that Justice Scalia did have some medical problems. Next, though, we hear from Doug, who writes this. The mainstream media forgot about Harry Reid changing the Senate rules, and now it will bite back when it comes to Justice Scalia's replacement. It should be decided by a new Congress and president. Justice Scalia was a true American patriot. And next, we hear from Andrea, who writes in about the comments concerning the audience at the South Carolina debate being heavily stacked against some of the candidates. She writes, where are you on Reince Priebus stacking the attendees of the South Carolina debate? I think he should be kicked off the RNC, and we should be spared any additional debates because of his actions. Not only Chairman Priebus, turns out that Nikki Haley, the governor, and Lindsey Graham, a couple of establishment figures, were in on that distribution of tickets as well. Finally, we hear from Karen, who writes in about her support of Donald Trump, and she tries to explain his popularity. She writes, the vast majority of people I've spoken to are of one mindset. Trump is not owned by lobbyists and truly reflects what so many have felt for a long while and have been frustrated and angry about. Once others see him address those issues without self-destructing, they jump on the bandwagon. Translate that to Trump is a leader, leaving the others trailing in his footsteps. Your comments are welcome. We'd love to get them from you. Send them to me at newsmaxtv.com/comments. That'll do it for tonight. Stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.